Cleric Beast was not born in a single night of madness. It began as a man, a devoted cleric of the Healing Church, a figure who once walked the cathedral ward with quiet pride. He had seen the miracles of the old blood, watched the sick rise from their beds, witnessed the dying breathe again, and like so many before him, he believed the Church's promise of salvation. But the old blood is never a blessing, it is a seed, and in him that seed began to grow. At first it was subtle, a tremor in his hands, a heat beneath his skin, a strange ache in his bones as though something inside him was stretching, reshaping, preparing. He hid it, of course. All clerics did. To show weakness was to invite suspicion. To show fear was to invite the Church's correction. So he continued his duties. He preached, he healed, he bled. But the ache grew. His arms felt heavy as though they were lengthening. His spine burned with every step. His ribs throbbed, pressing outward, straining against his skin. And at night, when he closed his eyes, he heard it, a distant roar echoing through his mind, a beast's cry, his cry. The night it finally happened, Yharnam was already drowning in chaos. The hunt had begun. The moon hung low and swollen, bleeding pale light across the rooftops. The cleric staggered through the cathedral ward, clutching his chest. His heart hammered like a trapped animal. His breath came in ragged bursts. His skin crawled as if something beneath it was trying to escape. He fell to his knees, and the old blood answered. His bones cracked first, long splintering snaps that echoed through the empty streets. His arms stretched, tearing through cloth and skin, becoming grotesquely elongated. His fingers split and curled into hooked claws, each one sharp enough to rend stone. His spine arched, vertebrae bursting outward like jagged teeth. His ribs expanded, pushing through flesh, forming a cage of pale bone. His skull warped, jaw stretching into a monstrous maw. He screamed, but the sound that left him was no longer human. It was the roar that had haunted his dreams. The Cleric Beast was born. Now towering, skeletal, and wrapped in sinew and matted fur, the creature stumbled onto the great bridge. Its limbs were impossibly long, dragging across the stone. Its claws gouged deep scars into the ground with every step. Its body was a twisted monument to the Church's sins, arms stretched far beyond human proportion, claws like hooked blades, a ribcage exposed and warped, tendons hanging like torn ropes, eyes burning with a mixture of agony and instinct. It was not a hunter. It was not a guardian. It was a creature of pure suffering, a cleric trapped inside a nightmare of his own making. And yet, somewhere deep within that monstrous frame, a fragment of the man remained, a flicker of memory, a whisper of prayer, a desperate plea for release. But the beast had no voice left to speak it. The Healing Church had always feared this outcome. They knew the old blood twisted the body. They knew the clerics were the first to fall. They knew the scourge began with them. But they hid it. They locked away the truth. They buried the evidence. They let the city believe the beasts came from the poor, the sick, the desperate, never from the Church itself. The Cleric Beast was their shame-made flesh, a towering reminder of what the old blood truly was, a curse, a corruption, a doorway to something far older and far hungrier than humanity. On the great bridge, the beast wandered, lost in its own torment. It clawed at its skull as if trying to tear out the memories trapped inside. It slammed its massive arms against the stone, shaking the bridge with each blow. It was not hunting. It was not protecting. It was suffering. Every roar was a cry for help. Every swing of its claws was a plea for release. Every step was a reminder of the man it once was. Some say the beast still roams the bridge, forever trapped in the moment of its transformation. Others whisper that it was finally put to rest by a hunter. Its suffering ended beneath steel and flame. But the truth is far darker. The Cleric Beast was not the first, and it was not the last. It was simply the beginning, the first great warning of what the old blood would bring. A warning the Church ignored, a warning Yharnam paid for in blood. And so the Cleric Beast remains one of the most tragic figures in the city's history. A cleric who sought healing, who trusted the Church, who believed in the miracle of the old blood, and was devoured by it. A man turned monster. A prayer turned scream. A servant of the Church turned into its greatest shame. The first great beast of the night.